Hi, everybody. Welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Rizzo.
And I'm DK, and on this episode of Anime Reaction, we watch the 13th and final episode of the second season of BokuBen.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some things about this episode.
Oh, yeah, anime original, apparently.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, let's just watch it, and then we can talk about it, I guess.
Yeah.
So, all right, starting in 3,
2, 1,
let's jam.
Getting their Azumanga Daioh faces on. Furuhashi turned into a furry. That's what happened.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Nice save. Nice improv. Got him. Uh-oh. A clue, Sherlock. There you go. There's your anime original ending. They find out it was Naruyuki, and he dies.
Right.
He is a dead motherfucker. And also, I forgot to mention it, but yes, Potato Bastard made his appearance for the episode early. About this theme song, I got a fever, and the only cure for it is more castanets. Trying to be like Yui in that scene in Cam.
Right.
Not a damn bit, dude, for real, boy. Oh, shit. That's right. Hold up. I have no idea. Must she eat all the phallic-looking food?
Yes.
Eh. The famous Furuhashi smile fade. All right, it was the teachers who bought her all the phallic food.
Of course they did.
Makes sense. Oh shit! Prepare to be surprised. Hold up. Pizza udon. Aww. I found my chef. Oh no. Lady in the Tramp moment. Ah! Called out by the little one. Yes. Wait. Eh? Oh. Sex sells. Bruh. Because the fans demand it. Mm-hmm. Loving the peanut gallery. Ooh.
Hmm. Maybe.
Stampede! Tastes like lemons.
It's like a
different flavor, honey.
It's like a saying or something, I think, in Japanese. I've seen it. I've seen it explained before. I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
Okay. That's not...
The first kiss tasting like lemons or something like that.
Just putting it out there. So that's where that ended up.
This is how humans act, right?
Yeah, close enough. Oh, you're nice just beginning, boy. You know the rules. Oh. Oh. So when one of the girls come up. Begin. Aww. Push. Dog pile. Oh, Sensei.
Well, he had a soft landing.
Oof. Number of people. Still smiling. A dud? Fucking really? Nope. I'll lecture you. Got him. Okay.
I'm so fucked up.
So I'm guessing Mystery Girl's revealed in the manga, not the anime.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's definitely different than what I had heard about this episode before. Because a lot of people didn't like it, apparently.
Well, I mean, okay.
But that was, I mean, it's basically the same as what happened in the manga, so. I don't know, maybe we'll see.
Ah, Junk Sensei, good times. Well, I mean, if I'm going to be speculative here, considering the shove down and all that, I would dare say Uruka was in the best position to help Naruyuki up from that. But then again, it's pretty much become a two-horse race between Furuhashi and Uruka at this point, I reckon. Come on. Please tell me there's extra. Nope. That it? Oh! Ah, the mock interview. Oh. Nice. Go got hops. Man, this is a long ass thing.
Well, this is skipping all the way.
No joke. Hell of a time skip. Well, all together now. Oof. Oh.
Oh no.
Feel the power. Oh! There's a harem to get to. No time for traffic laws. Aw. Notice how he just oh, I guess she's the one leaving. It would make sense. Really? Oh! Face first. And not. Yep. Nice. Flashback? Or just implied? Heavily, heavily implied. We're so fucked up.
I can see why people didn't like that ending. Because
open-ended and bittersweet, kind of. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say open-ended, really. Like,
well, oh yeah, usually life's over after high school in anime.
Right. I could see why people didn't like that ending. I will say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically everything up until the ending credits rolled was in the manga, right? In the manga, they did do the hidden identity of the girl who helped Noriyuki up. Yeah, I really didn't. I didn't care for that stinger, just because, especially where the manga's at right now. Like it's not quite there. So I don't know.
Yeah, it gives you, this ending gives you more or less the results, but without really much of the payoff.
Right. I mean, they're essentially missing out on like 60 to 100 chapters worth of content.
Oh shit.
Like, don't get me wrong, I know one of the big complaints people have on the series is that not a lot happens chapter to chapter. Like it's mostly just a lot of hijinks.
Right.
But there is still a lot of development that goes on between now and then. And
that got just
the
not even touched up on.
I would have just preferred it if they left it where it ended off, rather than having that stinger. Even if that's the way that the manga ends up ending or whatever. Actually, honestly, if that's the way the manga ends up ending, then it'll just feel like that having that ending in the anime would take all the bite out of the ending in the manga if that's the way the manga ends.
But I'll say if the manga ended like that, it'd be even worse because it's more set up with even less payoff.
Right.
So yeah, what you want to do it. Well, there you go. Urka's your winner. From the look of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's basically the way that they set it up here. So.
Longer hair Urka though. Goddamn. Actually,
longer hair Asumi.
Actually,
very cute.
The whole harem a little bit older. There you go. Yeah. And apparently, Sensei doesn't age.
Well, I mean, to be fair, when you don't change that much over a couple of years when you're.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was gonna say when you're that old, but I mean, she's still like in her mid-20s. But still, you don't change that much over a couple of years.
Yeah, true.
So. Though I don't even think it was a couple of years. I think it's just a few months.
Basically to the start of the next academic year.
Right, because that the school festival was in the fall, I think. And then so there's the several months between that and then the center exams and the individual school exams. And then the
new spring.
You're right. Essentially, this would be what maybe latest like April or so.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because.
Well, it might be even later because
they could have
going to an American school, right?
No, she's going to Australia.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, it could be like maybe the next fall if they had her like wait until the schools started in Australia, I guess.
About to say, at
most like 1 year.
Yeah, then I mean, there was some time that passed.
Right,
basically,
some time that passed, but not a whole heck of a lot.
But
yeah, I don't.
Enough for everyone to get longer hair, and God, they'd look good with it. Just it's nice. Anyhow.
Yeah, I don't know. I also probably wouldn't particularly like that ending because Urka's really not my favorite. In fact, probably the only one that I like less than Urka out of the 5 is Rizu, and I only don't like her because she has almost zero of that romantic setup.
Right.
In comparison to say. Furuhashi or Sensei.
I'll say Furuhashi
Urka has a lot of setup, and even Asumi has more setup than Rizu.
That's true. But Rizu only gets I guess a little bit of a romantic shine at the end of the first season, right?
I mean, pretty much.
Then after that, she's just
she fell off pretty quick.
Yeah, she's pretty much a moe character for the rest of the series.
Yeah, pretty much just the moe and is this human emotion?
Right.
I mean, that's basically her character throughout the rest of the series. So
short stack Kudera, kind of, but
I mean, adorable. But yeah, that's the character that I would respect an ending for even less than than Urika. I just don't like Urika's character all that much. That's more of a personal thing, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, they did go, I think, a lot more, I guess, mindful romantic setup to Furuhashi, especially with the arc where, she says things right with her father.
Right, yeah.
And then, that little, the little hijinks during the school festival and all that, too, kind of helped her case even more.
Right.
But, I mean, considering how little we got, in terms of a setup, I guess, for the rest of the harem, it was a 2-horse race kind of early into season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess fair enough. And I guess, I mean, personally, I do like Urika's kind of character, but that'd be me wanting to put myself in Naruki's place. So, yeah. I think I could agree with you. Furuhashi would have been the better choice for a winner in terms of the story.
Yeah.
I mean, just given the kind of setup she had going into this final arc.
Right, yeah, and that's the other thing. If they're gonna have it end off with Urika being the winner, with what we've seen up to this point just in the anime,
right?
That's not really a good setup for
about to
her.
say, just before getting into the school festival arc, the only real mention we've seen of Urika was like, okay, maybe a few like cutesy shots and her wanting to go to school in Australia,
right? And the setup of her liking Nariyuki ever since middle school.
Oh, the fake confession and all that.
Right, but
still, yeah,
you miss out on a lot of stuff with it. A lot of the setup with her that's in the manga comes later than this. So
okay,
where we're at in the where we got to in the anime, Furuhashi would have made way more sense.
Oh, but you get more setup for Urika after this scene in the manga.
Yeah, I mean you get a lot with most of the girls except for Rizu, pretty much.
Okay, fair enough.
Like I said, it's like 60 to 100 chapters worth of content.
Yeah, but up to this point, and we usually kind of keep it about the anime here, think about the kind of setup, our two frontrunners got. Oh, I mean, Urika, I'm moving to Australia and all that, and that is not played for the kind of emotional impact I thought it would have if Urika was going to be the winner in the end.
Right.
As opposed to Furuhashi's entire arc for father and all that stuff, and just the emotional roller coaster and all that. Yeah, Furuhashi would have made sense, even though she's not my favorite girl out of the two. But she would have made better sense for the story of the anime. But, anywho, share your thoughts and opinions on it below.
Yeah.
Who do you think should have won?
Because I'm sure that this will not descend into madness.
Or just people saying Sensei.
You're right.
Though I will admit that smile at the end was adorable.
I don't mind Sensei's character. I just don't particularly like how she's used a lot of the time.
Agreed.
So.
Well, I mean, also.
Actually, I mean, that's true with all of them. Like, I like all 5 of the characters. It's just. Some of them aren't always used the correct. Well, shouldn't say the correct way, but. Some of them aren't used the way that I would like them to be used.
They're used in ways that work, but they could have been used better. Rizu, I mean, is a great moe character. She's a very nice kudera. Her moments are really cool, and she's a kudera with an extremely cute side, especially when she scolds like Sekijo.
Right.
I hate you with the pouty face. That was, that's top notch moe right there. But again, I mean. Well, I guess they gave her her shine at the end of season 1, but thinking too far into it.
Yeah. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for joining us for this series on Anime Reaction. As always, I'm Rizzo.
And I'm DK.
See you next time.